I like foot fetishes. I like, my feet are incredibly sensitive. So I would say that the soles of my feet and my toes are even more sensitive than my nipples. So having them played with, sucked, touched, caressed is a really intense experience for me. So definitely foot fetish. For me, I mean, I probably don't have a fetish in the true sense of the word, in the sense that I don't have to have this thing for me to be able to get off, but I'm definitely into edging. I like to definitely build myself up to the point of orgasm, but then denying myself that orgasm for extended periods of time. But I'm a very open person, so I even if I don't particularly have a fetish for something myself, if I'm with a partner that wants to try something or has a fetish, then I'm open to indulging. I have been spanked.
And do you like it?
It depends. I like being spanked in the moment during sex. I'm more submissive than I am masochistic. So I'm not a pain slut. I like sensations. So I like the sensation of being spanked during intercourse. But just spanking on its own, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't necessarily enjoy it, because I've always been surprised by my own sexuality. Maybe I'm just waiting for the right person to spank me in a specific way at a specific time, and I'll think it's the greatest thing ever. But at this point in my life, I haven't experienced spanking isolated from sex. So, yeah, I like sex and spanking. Oh, definitely falling in love. That's wild. That's a crazy, crazy ride. I think that's the wildest thing anybody can ever do.
How did that craziness happen?
I don't know. I mean, the thing about falling in love is that you can't control it. That's why it's so chaotic. You have literally no way of stopping it, no way of controlling where it goes or to whom you fall in love with. Like, it's just an insane experience. Yes, but I never really considered it pissing. I don't know. Because I don't know. This is just like semantics about the word pissing. Because when I think of pissing, I think of more of a fetish. And like the times that I have played with that aspect of my physiology, it's been like really this very beautiful, romantic thing. And I don't really come across that much in popular culture where they talk about like golden showers as being this beautiful, romantic, like lovely experience. It's kind of more fetishized to be like possibly degrading, but not in a bad way, like in a psychologically like taboo sort of way. So I've never really done it in a fetishy way, if that makes sense.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was actually a beautiful experience.
As the giver or the receiver, or both?
I've been more the giver. I've received it as well, but yeah, that beautiful, one of the most beautiful golden shower experiences that I have. I was the giver, and it was really nice.
And did you piss in the person's mouth?
No, I was on top of them, and they were inside me at the time, so it was actually made it a lot more difficult and took a lot more time, because obviously it was a penis and it was inside me, and so it was pushing against my urethra, which makes it more difficult to actually expel anything. So it took some time, but it was a nice romantic moment where we took time with each other and kind of caressed it out.
What do you think about anal?
I think a lot about anal.
Do you act on it?
Yes, I do. I act on it. It's not just the theory of anal, also the practice of anal. I like anal. I think that anal's great because I'm all about sensations with everything in life. So anal's an entirely different sensation, and I'm always wanting to indulge in every sensation I possibly can. So anal's particularly good with really, really, really large toys and cocks for me, because I'm short in stature, so my vagina isn't actually that long, so you can hit my cervix really quickly, whereas my butthole, you can go deeper in there and it'll be pleasurable for more length and more girth. So anal's fun. everything to do with art is fascinating and wonderful. Porn, fetish modeling, or porn? I don't think, I'd have to say both. I mean, the great thing about the art of fetish porn is that you also get to get fucked, and that's always a wonderful thing. If they're reading Taboo, I'm sure they're already very open-minded, but I guess I always encourage everyone to continue to be open-minded, not always be willing to be more open than you already are, because I think that we're not static beings. We're always becoming, we're always evolving, and something that you thought yesterday was disgusting and just like you would never want to try, tomorrow might seem like the most delicious thing that you could ever encounter. So I guess just being open to all that sexuality has to offer is my ending note. I'm not at this current point. Would I like to be in one? I mean, it always depends on the person, the situation. I'm open to everything. So I'm definitely open to the experience if I met somebody that I felt like would be open to indulging in that kind of lifestyle for me. I don't know if I'd want to play power games all the time, like if I'd want to do like 24/7 lifestyle where you're constantly submissive or dominant, but certainly I like to play with everything. I like to play with power, I like to play with sensations, so I'd be interested.